Hi. It's me, your old friend Martin. Welcome back to Japan. I've been making these little videos recently of the things that I drive by and that have become ordinary, that are extraordinary. The Ordinary Extraordinary series continues on Martin Show Japan. Right now, I'm standing by this little tea farm that I drive by on my way into the city. I use the word city generously. This tea farm is like half functioning and like very contemporary, and half is beginning to fall back into the earth. But that is the road up there that I travel on to go to the supermarket. These places, it always seems like there's never going to be anyone here. And then none of the most abandoned place, there's always someone actually living. And so this place I was going to show you, I just assume there's no one here, but I see someone busily working. So I don't want to swing the camera around and be that person, but we can walk down the road and take a look just the same. Ohayou gozaimasu. わかりません。何？大丈夫ですか？ああ、いらない。ああ、わかりません。I don't understand. ああ、そうか、そうか。OK、OK。はい。ごめん、大丈夫。すいません。はい、これ大丈夫ですか？ OK。はい、ちょっと待ってください。I think that he was telling me that a big truck may. Okay, I understand. What that gentleman was telling me was that this road that I was parked on is an access road to a gravel pit, a quarry mine over here. So I may have to come back here at a different point. But then that got me thinking, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a little day in the life here in Shizuoka, Japan. I'm gonna do the opposite of what I normally do, which is edit and take pieces out. I'm just gonna show the whole little adventure of my day and what it looks like to live. Did you hear a goat? What it looks like to live here. Hello, I'm coming. Is that a crow? Is that a crow or a goat? Hey, buddy. It's a lamb. Hi. I come in peace. In the Bible, you're a symbol of, okay. Oh, there's more than one of you. All right. As I said, we're just going to let it roll today. Hang on. Let's just see if we can see this goat up close. Don't go in the water when you hear the sound. Watch out, because you will get eliminated by the dam of the Oigawa here, and it sounds a loud alarm. When you hear the sound, you gotta watch out. I want to see if we can see these goats. But this is what I drive by. That means there's someone else here with these goats. It's really active. The scene looks really sedentary, but there's like a full-on goat situation. I'm gonna get in the car. I'm gonna continue on my day, and we're gonna do this thing together. We're gonna see all the pieces. Oh, that's some tea. I mean, tea grows everywhere in Shizuoka. But, you know. Never-ending tea fields is another thing that I've gotten quite used to. I want to see if I can show you that goat. Here we go. Another thing is like roads that have these gullies next to them with no railing. So this is like 3 meters or something. Like you can easily fall in there. You don't want that. Martin does not want that. Look at that Seinfeld. Jimmy wants. I want to see if I can see this goat. The thing about being in Japan, unlike America, is that I'm being incredibly rude by poking my head in here, but it's not going to be met with a shotgun on the other side. Sumimasen. Hi. Hi, guys. That was the sound of those. Okay, so apparently there are goats there. One more thing we know. And apparently big trucks come down this little windy country road. We're learning together. Now I'm gonna try not to drive off the road. My little teeny tiny car here. And we're gonna see what other everyday, ordinary adventures we come across. See you in a minute, friend. The next stop here, this is the, we call it the Orange Alley. At least my family calls it that. Shizuoka, where I live here in Japan, is famous for growing citrus. And along this little area here, there are a lot of honor boxes to buy oranges. One of the interesting things about oranges that I learned moving here is that at the beginning of the season, oranges are green, but they're still totally delicious on the inside. They start off green and then they get orange as the season progresses. So you take a bag of oranges and you put 200 yen in this box, and then you move on, and hopefully you don't cause all of Shizuoka to have a heart attack. The Orange Alley is famous for having accidents because of a lot of random traffic. Look, a K-truck. I'm gonna get back in my car because I see some older folks that are coming in, and I'm clearly gonna cause chaos by standing here talking to you. But this is the entrance of the Orange Alley. And there's another orange stand over there. Then there's another orange stand over there. There's another orange stand over there. There's another orange stand over there. There's oranges everywhere. This is the Orange Alley. All right, let's keep on moving. We're still here in the Orange Alley because I realized that I need to show and not tell. Here are more of these green oranges that are the same delicious oranges on the inside, and another honor box to drop your 200 yen in. Oh yeah, the oranges start like this. And then as the season progresses, straight through to Christmas time, Mikong, the Mikongs will keep on growing. But let's walk down the street so I can show you. This is another orange stand. It's not in business yet this year. There's another orange stand right there. Oh, and another one right here. Let's take a look. Let's look at the green oranges. You know, it's the overarching idea is that these are the ordinary things, like this old Japanese house. I'm really used to seeing them. And oranges at the beginning of orange season. And honor boxes, the whole nine. Just the way it is. Look at this one. Come as you orange. You just throw the money in that box. 200 yen. Pick an orange bag to your liking. And then haphazardly back your car into the street. What is this picture doing here? Another mysterious thing in Japan. But now you get the idea. This is the Orange Alley. You know, I'll show you one more thing that I take for granted. Every year around this time, these flowers come up. They're poisonous. I forget the backstory. These are like weeds here. There's something poetic and beautiful about them. I can't remember. Okay, from Orange Alley, we're gonna keep on moving. Look at this old barn. in this hedge. The ordinary becomes the mundane. The damnedest of things about being a human. You just get used to everything. You don't even see it anymore. Crossing the orange alleyway. Okay, I've made it through. All right, now I'm gonna get back in the car. So, these are little independent orange stands. All right, let's keep on heading down into the city. Oh, actually, there's a tea field up there. There are tea fields here and tea fields there. All right, back in the car. Our next stop here is a field of wildflowers that I drive by this time of year. And I'm gonna show them to you. Come on. Get this. How beautiful are these? I mean, I've got to walk over here for you to really get the depth of this. Hopefully no animal's gonna come. I'm just like snake, boar, bear. What will get me? I don't know what's gonna get me. We're gonna take a look. But look at how pretty. It's really hard for you to see them without being here. I mean, you can see them, but you can't like feel them. I don't know. It's just, they go on forever and they're just here. There's no one messing with them. Sort of glorious. I mean, you know, the thing is, there's no one like messing with me for messing with them either. Look at this Studio Ghibli machine here. What is this thing? Look, it's got tracks. It's like a machine where you look at this and you think, oh, this is probably some old antique and it's just rotting away in the field. And then you'll see some bachan or some oji-chan driving this thing on the way back. Look at this little guy. What are you? I bet he's a rice harvester. Anyway, I'm gonna walk up this little ramp. Let's take one last look at this field. All right, now it's time for me to get back in the car. I'm just gonna show you all the little things that I walk, drive by, that I just take for granted and ignore, that are sort of lovely. Like this building, for example. What is this? Like, what is it? What is this spaceship Japan? What is it? It's the world of mystery. Okay. This isn't really part of my everyday. Well, it is sort of part of my everyday because I made a wrong turn. So now I'm in this sort of random little parking lot thing here in Japan with the car beeping in the background. I just thought I would include this little portion of the day. I'm supposed to be going up over that bridge. Oh, here's something actually sort of interesting. That orange smokestack. That smokestack is a smokestack that I just learned is connected to a paper company. And it emits this horrible stench through Shimada City. We're in Shimada City now. All over Shimada City. And I think I'm the only one that can smell it. You know, Japan is a loosey-goosey zoning, so you can have a lot of businesses and residents, you know, adjacent to one another. I mean, case in point, I mean, this is a residence and this is a business. I mean, what the business is, I don't know. Someone's reading the Japanese and they're like, that's a Doogie factory. I don't know what it is. All right, it's time for me to get back in the car and go over that bridge. Across that bridge like Kim Gordon, 1992. Sonic Youth reference. Okay. So what I was gonna do is I was gonna dip into a little place I like to call McDonald's. Do a little dad filet of fish eating, but the McDonald's is closed. Fuerte, the McDonald's is closed. So my little day has this little hiccup to it. I was really looking forward to this trip to McDonald's. I mean, I'm just going to the supermarket to pick up a few things, but I was really looking forward to this McDonald's trip. All right, back in the car. I will not be thwarted. The itch, that American comfort food itch. So I have come to Domino's Pizza. Never been here by myself. Usually have one of my co-pilots that speaks Japanese with me. Now I've got some real decisions to make. Yum every day. Mayonnaise, of course. Garlic master. Margarita. Deluxe. Char grilled beef. Galbi. Char grilled chikiteri. Buttery rice with pizza toppings on top. Pizza pasta ball. Half and half. How happy these little kids are. I've only ever been here with my kid. It feels a little strange to be here kid-free. McDonald's feels like a more of a, you know, mayonnaise on a pizza. Mushroom looks pretty tasty. I decided to go ahead and order a pizza from Domino's. Now I've got 10 minutes to kill. I'm gonna go to the Lawson's and get a soda. I'm gonna get a Coke and a pizza. That's not my normal diet here in Japan, but you know, we all need a little something extra sometimes. I'm gonna grab the car because all my proper camera gear is in there. Look at this, Hello Kitty storage. All right, we're looking at the everyday things that become normal, that become mundane. Look, it's a Hello Kitty storage. This is another thing that's normal. This is like the Home Depot here. But Hello Kitty storage. I wonder if Hello Kitty herself is going to be inside. Sumimasen! Kitty-chan! No. Oh, the sign. Let's see here. Do not, do not smoke. Okay, we got that. Don't add money. Don't add food. Don't burn the place down. Don't put in trash and no boxes. This is a no zone. This is Japanese self-storage. Self-storage, scourge of society. Self-storage. You know, it'd be a good, Never Can Say Goodbye by Michael Jackson. They'll license that one day in the future for a self-storage. I'm surprised it's not already on the air here as a self-storage theme song. I never can say goodbye. Hello Kitty self-storage. Can you never say goodbye to yourself? Come to Hello Kitty. Man, Japanese do not fear a radio tower on top of their joint. I mean, look at that. I'm sorry, electricity. It's just sitting right there on top of that place. All right, I'm gonna get in the car. I'm gonna go grab a soda. Maybe I'll take you to Lawson's because that is very, very, very ordinary. This Domino's is actually pretty exciting. Before this Domino's was put in town, the nearest Domino's was about an hour and 20 minutes away. This one's a mere 40 minutes from my house. The McDonald's and the Domino's are 40 minutes away. Somehow I lost like 15 kilograms. I don't know how. Somehow they moved the fast food an hour away and this stupid gakkakujen. I keep on forgetting that I'm taking you with me to all of the mundane places. And all the mundane things. This I've gotten used to. This is the multi-pole barber shop. All right, we're gonna go to Lawson's and get a Coke. Another thing would be to show you what they're selling at Lawson's. We're not going in that zone. Let me just try to find the Coke section. Here we go. Can of Coke? This looks good. Blood orange. Pizza and Coke. Those go together. Original taste? A little original taste. I get a big one. I'm having a big Coke. Fat. Okay. So that's that. Oh, ice cream. The girl from Ipanema just started playing in the background. How perfect is that? All right, let me pay for this Coke. Hang on a second. I never get a full-sized Coke. I got a bad case of America today. Bad case. It is now time to go pick up the pizza. I'm gonna drive the pizza down by the river. I'm gonna eat the pizza from Martin's side. Hey. Hi, Martin-san, arigatou gozaimasu. Onegai shimasu. Arigatou gozaimasu. Habeas corpus. There she is. Here we are. We're gonna go down to the river with our 1,000 yen pizza. We're gonna sit in the car. A lot of parenting, a lot of being a parent is driving minivans around and eating pizzas in the middle of the afternoon by yourself by the Oigawa River. That is nothing like being a parent. Some dudes in Detroit right now just got off his shift painting sprockets. Always dreamt of getting on an airplane. And this fool is talking about, the thing about being a parent is eating pizza down by the river. I guess the theme of this video is the things that become mundane. So I was looking for a place to eat my pizza, and this is where I ended up, at this shrine. It just seems like a nice, peaceful place to eat a pizza, quite frankly. I mean, Japan is thick with shrines. Here, let's just walk around for a quick second before we check out what's in the car. It's really beautiful. Let's slide. Japan is so Japan. It's a whole complex here. So yeah, this seems like as good of a place as any to sit in the car, konnichiwa, and to have a slice of pizza. That guy's having his lunch right there on a piece of plastic, and I'm gonna have my lunch in front of this shrine. Look at that K-truck. Whenever I make a video like this, I have to remember to let people see me eat the thing. It's the human in us wants to see what the deal is. I mean, I love watching people eat things on the internet. So how can I deny you, dear friend, the same? Open it up, sure, let's take a look. Oh, it's more of the same. I'm gonna send one of these out in the Patreon this month. Alright, let's see. One-handed operation. There we go. Just as I was about to eat this slice of pizza, the phone said storage full. Then the phone said battery dead. Well, pretty good. Looks like this. I mean, this is pretty good by Japanese standards. I mean, it tastes like, it tastes just like the way this pizza probably tastes in like anywhere in America. I'm a pizza snob, so a Domino's pizza is just not my pizza. I mean, for me, there's way too much crust with no action. The bottom isn't cooked enough. It's just, yeah. It's like, what, $6 for a small? You know something interesting? Living in Japan, all the portions are small. Like earlier, you saw me get a Coke, and I said I'm gonna get a full-size Coke. This Coke that I got is, it's like huge. What is it? How many milliliters? It's 500 milliliter Coke. Like in Japan, you get like a 200 or 250 milliliter Coke. That's like the normal Coke I get, like if we're gonna have like movie night. This pizza is like a normal sized pizza, but here it's a small. Like in America, it's what I would get. Goodness, the phone keeps on dying. What I was saying is that in America, it's a small pizza. It's a pizza that I would eat easily, not think anything of it. Get French fries and like definitely a 500 milliliter Coke. But over here, the sizes are so small that you just get used to eating less food. So this like teeny tiny pizza is probably like 10 inches, 11 inches. Like I had a couple slices of it. Like I'll eat half of a personal pizza and feel full because I've gotten conditioned to smaller portions. And that's why the American system's killing everyone, because you just get so much food there and the animal in you just can't help itself. But once you take yourself away, you just get readjusted, and I didn't really try it. But yeah, like a regular full-size Coke seemed like crazy land to me. I just bought it because I was hungry and I'm just looking for the comfort of America. Mr. Henson, your hour's up. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll just pay the receptionist on the way out. I'm at Guillaume Soupa. It is a chef supply store, like a mini Costco kind of a thing. I'm gonna try to get some basmati rice in here. But what I wanted you to see is this little guy here. Look at this guy. There's no scale, but I mean, look at my hand. You're like, why is he carrying that ball in his hand? Don't worry about that so much. So look at how little it is. Oh, here, there's a car behind it, but that car too is little. It's real teeny, just trust me. Basmati rice. Found what I looking for, but it's 800 yen. It's like $5 for 1 kilo. It's so expensive. But I'm just gonna go ahead and get this. Okay, so I got the basmati rice. Got it here next to me. And I'm gonna start going back up the mountain. But I'm seeing one more average ordinary thing that I want to show you, which is just the landscape, man. What I was saying is the landscape. Just look. There's a little waterfall over there, but I can't pull the phone out of the window and do this thing because I'm in one of these situations where it's a two-way road that doesn't look like a two-way road. I actually can't get out. I want to show you this. Hang on a second. Bear with me. Look at this. I was really doing this justice. So this is what I wanted to show you. This landscape, but hang on a second. Just pulled over. It's a canal, and there's a waterfall, which is, it happens on Earth, but look at this turquoise. For me, this is a lot of Japan looks like this. It's like a lot of this. A lot of a black guy talking to himself? Yes, a lot of a black guy talking to himself. A lot of this. It's actually not. This is a very colorful set of cars. Look at these houses. And look, the McDonald's I tried to go to earlier. And my car haphazardly parked on the side of the road. YouTuber. That's a little spot that has really good sushi to go. It's a little fish market kind of a jamboree that I stumbled upon one day. Going up the mountain. We're gonna run out of time soon in this video. And you know what? I think we've probably spent pretty much enough time together. But I'm gonna try to get the vegetables. I got the basmati rice. I'm gonna get the vegetables, and I'm gonna turn back into Otosan. I'm always Otosan, but my baby will be home in another couple of hours. So we're going across the Oigawa River, and then we're gonna go up the mountain in a bit. That's what's happening. Look at this house. Look at this house. Okay, I'll see you in a minute. This is the section in the supermarket. It's a Japanese word that I don't know, but it's things that go with rice. I mentioned earlier how ridiculously well Japanese can fry things. I mean, help me, Jesus. Eggplants, meatballs. And this is my favorite. It's this time of year where they have, oh, they don't have it right now. Normally there are oysters here. There are no oysters. Huh. Everyone's digging the oysters. So yeah, we're at this regular old, big old supermarket. This is Taiyo. This is my local. This is my local. I'll get back to you in a minute. This is the house dress section of the local supermarket. You're going to feel my energy draining slowly as I go through the produce. Last stop, almost. I'll get back to you in a moment. Hang tight. To you long-time viewers, the 2 or 3 of you, this is the supermarket that I often go in and I have a conversation with my spirit goddess. She's gone. She's been replaced by a soccer poster. I just had a little freak out. I thought that I'd lost the credit card. It's under the car seat. In Japan, you get a box at the supermarket. Put your stuff in. One of the quirks of the recycling world here. You can't get a fukura. You get a box. That concludes my big grocery trip. I'm just gonna go by the super jumbo Michinoeki up the street to grab a few salad greens and then cruise up the mountain back to the Fortress of Solitude. I don't know, my energy did drop, didn't it? These things happen. You know, Genki. Oh, shit. Almost Genki'd into that thing. Alrighty. Just return the cart. Yeah, I don't know where my energy went. It just sort of went. That bird is still missing. That bird is still missing. Somewhere in these heavens, that bird flies free. Somewhere in these heavens, that bird flies free. Why so heavy, man? I'm a heavy dude. There's this song by the Talking Heads called Heaven. It's about heaven. And so the chorus of the song is, heaven, it's a place where nothing ever happens. It says, the lyric is something like, when this kiss is over, it'll start again. It won't be any different. It'll be exactly the same. It's hard to imagine that something could be so exciting, could be so much fun. I'm sort of messing that lyric up again a bit, but it's just saying that heaven is repetition. This is the Daiso. It's a 99-cent store here in Japan. Tonight I'm gonna turn the grill on. I'm gonna cook these chicken thighs that I've been meditating on, marinating in yogurt. And oh my God, they already got 2024. So I'm gonna cook these chicken thighs, and I saw a little tip about getting a wire mesh to put on top of the grill to lift things off more easily. So at Daiso, the 99-cent store here in Japan, I'm going to acquire said metal grate. Daiso is like like a free trade zone. So many things in Japan are really expensive and they're 100 yen at Daiso. I mean, also, if you've never been to Japan, I mean, this is your Disneyland. Everything's 75 cents. Here's what hotel saying looks like. Right? This kind of a thing. Ooh, there you go. Barbecue grade. See, Daiso, 100 yen. Okay, see you in a little bit. And now I remember, there's a party, everyone is there, and everyone will leave at exactly the same time. It's hard to imagine, but nothing at all could be so exciting, could be this much fun. Heaven, heaven is a place where nothing ever happens. Yeah, I could have transposed that if I had any musical ability, but that's the song. I was just doing a much nicer a cappella version here in Daiso. You missed it. Everything's 100 yen, man. 100 yen. We're at Kadode Kadode, which is like a supersized Michinoaki, which is like a farmer's market. And I just found something that is very rare in Japan, a very rare bird. That's right, folks. I found a pumpkin. Looky-loo. Not one, not two, but 3 pumpkins. Christmas is saved. I already got my pumpkin over here. This is my wagon. I mean, the way the Gaikakujins do things is so crazy. I mean, what kind of a savage does this? Now this, of course, just looks like a bunch of trees here in Japan. And it is just a bunch of trees here in Japan. But I've been trying to capture this bunch of trees behind me since I moved here. At the end of this road, here in the countryside, I live up in those mountains. And this wall has just fascinated me. It's really beautiful at the right time of day with the right light on it. But I can never seem to be here at the right time of day with the right light, with the right lens, with the right amount of time. Look, a heron.